Okay. We are live, I think, hopefully. Oh, that's funny. Oh, we should switch to this for a sec. I need to make sure that we turn. Oh yeah, that's not running. Okay, that's good. Okay, we can go back to here. We can go back to here. We can turn on some music. Is there really no way to do like play a radio station based on this? I feel like there should be. There should be a way to do play a radio station. Isn't this gonna be like really hype? Yeah, it's too much. We'll just shuffle some Cloud9. Okay. Crikey! What's up, Lusa? Bad Loop, The Mo, Sulfite, hello. Announcements. We gotta go announce, of course. Add Twitch notifications. Exploring nvim features today for a while. Might record some new videos. Smiley face. Boom. Don't show again. Got it. No. What? Yes. I don't know. Ahoy. Mackie, which features are you checking out today? I was just getting ready to go look at your Davos. As I'm typing Bad Loop, I have a LSP in it. It's called Signature Help, but I have where I don't have it up all the time because I find it generally not that helpful. But if I press Control S while I'm in insert mode, it'll show me. Erlancer. I think it's just Bang OS. What's up, Tom? So let's just go to. Okay. Borrow check. Sorry, Nix. I have it off because we're gonna record some videos. And no offense, but I don't want string not borrowed, does not implement the copy to show up in the middle of the video. No offense. Any lazy today? I don't think we're gonna have time to cover lazy nvim, but we'll probably do it in a bit. I still want to explore a little bit more, and I want to wait for it to stabilize a bit more. I'll be plugins thanks to Vim.com. I have my own way to sell boosters. Very cool. So you got a link? Show it off. What do you use to manually build and install? Just go and git pull and build again? Yeah, I don't have that many besides Neovim. Akararere. 2 months of Prime Gaming? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Alright, so how do you find out about new features? You go to Neovim's Twitter here, and we'll just pick each of these. We'll just go through each of the latest cool ones. I think we want to start here, probably. This is actually a small one that would be fun to cover. Whoops. Leaking DMs, nice. Oh, I actually never did one about this. We should do a diff mode one. And for some reason, I've never done one about ink command, but we should show that off. There you go, Nix. That's an option too. Very cool. Yeah, vim.lsp start will do basically all the things. So I wanted to do this one. I wanted to do editor config. I wanted to do status column. I think those are the main ones. We should also just show this because for some reason people don't know that you can do this. All right, yeah, just to show what you're working with. You know what I mean? What's up, Saladin? Should we do one first about ink command? I mean, we could also show how you can write your own. Nice, Sebel. Very cool. Neovim contributor. New Neovim features you need to enable. Can't miss. Neovim features. We'll probably do separate videos for each one. Because I know that, well, maybe, I don't know. The thing is, I prefer to do separate videos because I think it's more useful for people. But... and it's easier clickbait if there's a longer video. Like if you're a consumer of the videos, I feel like it's nicer to be like, oh, I want to learn about ink command. But it is easier to say top 5 new Neovim features of 2023. That's a good, you know, that's more. Do 50 Neovims you must know. HJKL. 2H, 3H, 4H, 5H, 1J, 2J, 3J, 4J, 5J. And just top 50 Neovim commands you need to know. 1J, 2J, 3J, 4J, TJ? That could be a good one. The one that I wanted to do first is this one. And then the last one that I want to do is the status column one. So I want to do this one, D first, and then I want to do status column, and then I want to do... we probably won't get to that one today. We can do editor config, and then we can do this one. This one should be a short. This is a cool one. Hey, what's up, CeeLo? This would be a good one as well. All right, so we'll start with this one though, because I think this one's the coolest. And don't we make fun of Emacs here? Do da dee do da do dee do. Oh, cool. TC 6 months. Hey, thanks, TC. Here it is, my current LSP without plugins. B paste. Is this gonna blind me, or is it? Do I have dark mode on this one? What are these tabs? How can I change the tab size? It's impossible to read. Nice. Yeah, this is fine, Lua. Pearl? File type star if config r is matched nil. Yep, so you get the file type. Yeah, that's fine. And then this, if it's unattached, if it's... you could do if not this, by the way. Is nice. I don't like writing equals nil. Get client infos. LSP info. Yeah, LSP info all. LSP stop all. LSP start client config. Does this not start multiple of them? Is LSP start smart enough to know? Like, how do you do root dir detection and stuff? Or you don't even care? Wusa. Give us the most love IDE on the Stack Overflow 2022 survey. Yes, of course. Sorry, no theme songs today because we're going to record things probably. Is there a feature that we can have on-call Teach Assistant to help debug nvim RC issues? Is a new feature. It's that, yes. Warforged, you were here when we talked about how we actually got Vim 9JIT code merged into Neovim core, right? I just wanted to make sure that we talked about that with you being in the presence of hearing that we did that. Well, I got cut off. Vim 9JIT got merged into Neovim core. It's a my stream issue. Okay. I did it. That's what I was saying. That's what I was making sure you were here when we like not the we have generated code. We have generated code here, not like the project itself, but like generated code was accepted twice. 2 PRs. And we'll do some more later. Have you ever tinkered with it? I think I've done just like a tiny little bit with it, and then I don't have very much that I feel I need to do. So when's it going to be a CI action? Actually, the next thing that I want to do, now that I have 2 separate files in here, is write something that you can run that like pulls the latest version of Vim 9jet and runs it over here. So that you could like have a list of the files from Bram Vim that should get compiled in. So you could do that. So then you just like add 1 new file and it would just automatically run. So we would be not that far away from like a CI action that could do that next, but we wouldn't, I don't think we would ever do it without manually like looking. Mr. 11K, 6 months, dang. It's a lot of subs in a row today already, chat. Thanks everybody. So what's up, Plastic? Train time? I don't know. Are we close to a train? It's not showing up in my thing, but it just seemed like it would be. Usually it tells me a hype train is close if I'm close, but I don't think we're close yet. Right. Basically, that's the idea, Nix, of what I would do. We wouldn't have a commit hash necessarily. It would just be from whatever the latest version of Vim is that we want to pull them from. I would want them to all to be generated from like one particular version of Vim. I guess that's what you're saying, and a commit hash. Monka asked what? The latest one, like all the same ones. Like we wouldn't do it automatically. You would have to go in and manually do it and then make sure the tests still pass. That's what I'm saying. But you would just like run one script and it would do it. Oh, sorry, that's not what we're doing today. That was yesterday. In Pays, you can see that I use multiple servers for one file type. I saw that. That was cool, Wusa. So anyways, that's the next thing that I plan on doing. What else did Justin talk about in here? What are some useful applications? Where's the one where Justin talks about how it's better than better than the Emacs one? I swear Justin responded to one about how it was better than Emacs. Got merged, so uncool. Yeah, status column. I haven't done one recently. I swear Justin talks about the Emacs thing at some point on one of these. From at. There we go. By the way, Emacs doesn't have this. Yes, there we go. This one. Finds a thin shell. Hey, Nix, is this true? Nix? Why? Thank you, Whalner. Because if I can, I was going to make fun of Emacs. But I don't know anything about this, so I don't want to make fun of it on YouTube without knowing. But I do want to make fun of it, just to be clear. Or is EB here yet? At EBN, not here. Okay. So let's just try this though. I wanted to try this out. Nvim listen. Right, is nvim listen, right? All right. So now I need to go to nvim remote UI. Server is here. Whoops. Okay, nice. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I need to actually do this in a... Oh, did that quit this one? How do I make it so that this one quits without terminating the other one? That's what I need to figure out as well. Okay. So this one should be nvim listen this here, right? Oh, that is very interesting. Is this what you expect to have happen? Interesting. What happens if I make another one? It gets a little scuffed if they're not the same size. That's funny. Well, it's cool either way that I can connect to these. What's the purpose of this? That's similar to what TeamX does when you can connect to it multiple times. So it makes sense too if we did, let's just quit out of this, that's fine. The rest of these will quit as well. So we've got like these two here, right? So we could do nvim, listen, headless, right? So now this just sits here as a headless nvim. Now we want to connect to this server. So how do I just like quit out of this without closing Neovim? I don't actually want to quit. No, but BD will kill the buffer, you know what I mean, right? Like, I don't know how I can quit without, like... I mean, I could find out what this, like, process ID is, right? And I can just close the client. That's what I'm trying to figure out, Domvale. Listen to remote machine and connect via SSH? Yes. Yes, you can do that. Sure, so we could just, like, kill this. I guess that makes sense. We can just, like, foreground it and kill it, and then that nvim's still running. Right? And then now you can connect back. Hello. Something. Hello, world. This was here. And I'm not going to save. I'm not going to save, right? I didn't save. See, but now this is still here. So this thing's still running the whole time, right? So you could like start this up and have a long running like job for this, and you could connect to it and then like disconnect and connect again and disconnect. Because we didn't save here. It is similar to like what you would do with Tmux, yeah. You can switch buffer in one client, the other client will have the buffer switch to. Yeah, Wusa, I don't know if we have plans later to do more. right? Like if there's remaining. This works over net, not local song allows for greater than one such as these cursors. This is amazing for pair chroming. So it looks like to me it does not allow for more than one cursor. Right, Control Z doesn't quit, but then we can, it just puts it in the background, but then we can close that terminal and that'll close all the associated like things with that terminal, right? It'll like kill the background jobs if you want it to. So you could, though, if you wanted, even though you can't do more than one cursor, right? You can do one cursor. You could follow someone or along. You could follow along with someone, right? So, like, suppose you had this here, right? And then you like could both connect to the same SSH thing, and then you could both be like doing stuff here, right? You could like be watching along. And you could just switch whenever you wanted. That's kind of cool, actually. Right? Like, yeah, Mindy, it's just Cloud None today, probably. If you could make a web front end that connects to this, that's already existing, Jono, basically. So like, that's all of Neovim's GUIs are just basically the same that. They are that. This is just now that the TUI also can do that. Thank you, Mindy. It's not exactly, there's a couple of reasons. We can just go refer to Justin's reasons about it. There you go. These are the primary reasons. So you can share long-running nvim server with multiple clients, right? You could have a live nvim session alongside your streams. Yeah, except you'd be able to edit though. That would be not good. Okay, so that's one. You can basically suspend your nvim. Okay, there's other things in the future that we'll be able to do, like improving the stability of nvim. That just means the reason that's the case is because now we share all the same code for TUI versus GUI, right? So like if you want to display something, TUI, GUI, same. Thread management code, nice, perf. You can start it up faster and it's more reliable because we're always going to be testing the same thing. And then those. So then there's this VS code. Let's either input an SSH URI. Whoops, I wanted to zoom in. That part is wild. Find an plug that works like this on the remote search engine server. I don't know, maybe distant nvim will be able to take advantage of this too. Not actually sure if Chip will be able to take advantage or not. In LunarVim, is there a key binding that opens a file from the Explorer in a split? I have no idea. All the keyboard input are done local by the client inputs and server-driven updates being synchronized asynchronously in the background. Do I know anything about iPhones? I know a few things, like you're able to call on them. They run apps. I'm pretty sure you can take pictures with them too. Yeah, Huggins, I do feel like there's definitely a way you could do this where you could just show. You could just show stuff. That would be kind of fun. I do kind of think that this idea is cool, like where you're just like, follow along with me, you know? Like, that's kind of fun. Steve Jobs is a genius. Apple innovation. That part's really cool. I like the ability to suspend it. What else would be interesting to do here? What do you think about lazy nvim? It seems good. I switched it for my personal stuff as a test, and I like it so far. I might switch Kickstart, and I'll probably make a video eventually. Does the client use a local config, or is there some shared config from the server? So this is literally just a GUI to where whatever this is doing. So what you could do, okay, we could do an example of this that would be kind of fun, which would be like from a Docker container, right? Build full GUI for nvim. Yeah, that already exists. Can you edit 2 different buffers? No. No, you can't, as far as I can tell. I don't think there's any way to do that. That would really be weird for today. Like, what you could do is if you ran a Docker container that had Neovim on it, right, or something, then you like connected via SSH to here, you could just write in your normal terminals and like be connected to that, right? So that could be on a different machine entirely as well. Proportional fonts, different font size images. I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure nvim has proportional fonts. If I understand what proportional fonts is. Or at least I had seen him do it before. Where's the like font sizes or something? Maybe it was just I don't know. Maybe it was just idea that he had for it. But I thought Yatley did that for like Markdown or something. He made it so when you had Markdown, it would make the font bigger. I think it seems like it should already be possible, Michael. If it's not, I saw Yatley at least show a picture of doing it at some point. But it's just whether it's useful for people. I don't need like any of those features. And a lot of other people don't either. As far as I know, there's no restrictions in core. I have no idea. I don't know what it would... Wait, did I never say... Oh, Ozona said train time. I did say thank you for the sub. I'm pretty sure. I just realized that maybe I didn't, though. If I didn't, then thank you, Ozona. I don't know, though. I've never written a GUI, and I don't follow along with the GUI scene, basically. So I could be wrong, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that... I don't know for sure that I'm right. Does the client have to have nvim installed at all? The client has to have nvim. Yep. Both of them have to have nvim. Because you need something to run to connect to them, right? Sure, but GUI font is just an option. You don't have to respect that if you're a plugin maintainer. Or, I mean, if you're a GUI maintainer, right? You could do whatever you wanted. Like, that's just like, it's just a plugin. You can do whatever you want. A lot of them have their own font settings, I'm pretty sure, right? Like, I don't know. Font configuration? I don't know. Font handling, proper font handling, stretch font baseline, style, blah, 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 usage, logical, fine grain tweaking for personal font rendering, emojis. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's good. I could use multis for different windows. Dab UI at some smaller fonts so it doesn't clutter my small laptop. That's fair, my bros. You could also do something like code spaces. Runs in the cloud with all plugins installed there and all source files also. Yes. Although I think there may be some things that are difficult. All of what's on the screen can be done in Kitty. I don't really want to talk about this anymore. I have no idea. I gave you everything that I know about it. So you can follow up with GUI authors if you want. Yeah, no problem. I don't see why it would not be possible to do. We could try showing like doing this over SSH, right? Because that's basically the only difference. Because you could do this connection over SSH, right? With UI, the UI's local input is an remote end that executes your input of plugins. It does feel like that should work. All right, that is cool. Can we just spawn a server in auto start for window and connect client as our work goes on? Yes. Having the way how lazy Unpacker lazy loads and a lot of configure plugins, standard plugin and after are still relevant. Yes, Boof. Some of them can be if that's how you want to configure them, but some of them you don't need to do as much anymore. They're not relevant for every plugin type anymore, at least. What's up, Luxus? I do think there is something funny about being able to like follow along with somebody. It's kind of tempting to build something with this. Like that you build something that reads this and then like you could have some read-only GUI. You could follow along in the code in full HD. Would be kind of funny. Amber. Good leave it, puppy. Joladine. Tier 3 follow along. Wait, what? Oh, tier 3 follow along. I got you, Fabio. Yeah, like tier 3 you subs get to follow along. They're fundamentally not supported in Vim until and when we get it. In Vim or Neovim? Oh, this isn't from Neovim issue. Okay, then maybe it is something with core. I don't know. I saw FVim do it though. We could look for it on Twitter if we wanted from Yatley. Is he just Yatley on Twitter as well? No, what's his Twitter handle? Where's your Twitter? I follow you on Twitter, I'm pretty sure. So like you can do like it's possible to do. There you go. This is in 2021. This is the picture I was thinking of. Now it doesn't necessarily understand it in the same way that like you might like desire it to. Like it wouldn't work perfectly for every scenario, but this is possible to do. It'd be great to integrate with containers.dev. I have no idea about containers.dev. I don't know anything about it, guys. I don't know. How can run code in Neovim and split windows? What? Maybe have a feature to request and switch who have control would be awesome for pair programming. That's funny, Lost Minds. So anyway, there you go, Mikhail. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Appreciate it. I just don't want to go down this rabbit hole today because we're trying to do other stuff. And we can spend forever looking at this, but I have no desire to do so. Because we're trying to get other stuff done. Okay. So this is good. Yeah, I just don't know how it works at all is what I'm saying. Leos. What else? What would make for a fun video about this? I mean, I think showing this. I think showing that you can like Control Z this. Wait, I suspended both of them. Interesting. But then I can foreground this one again. I guess it sends Control Z to both of them. That's kind of funny. And it like sends it in both terminals. So you could do this over SSH though. I'm not exactly sure how. And name pipe or socket. Always have to remotely use his file names. Tell to write all files. Oh yeah, that's cool. So you can also script a remote one as well. I forgot about that. Would that work through SSFH? It's a pretty awesome feature. Unlocks potential for the community to do some pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's like an iterative feature, right? Like in the future, we hope to do more interesting things from it. Would be the problem is like, how could you have two cursors? Neovim fundamentally doesn't believe in two cursors, right? Like, not in the same, like you could have something maybe where one user adds multiple cursors, like you could write code to make that happen. But like, Neovim like has a concept of there's like one user. You know what I mean? What would it mean for there to be two cursors and like ask for what is like nvim current buff, right? What would that even mean? What would that even mean, chat? Latency means that's non-trivial for two people on one buffer. What do you mean latency means that it's non-trivial? Wouldn't it be easy for a server to just multiple instances to end client? What? Well, wait. Why would that be interesting? Of course, you can run separate Neovims. Yeah, distant nvim lets you like edit files on remote stuff and some other things. Distant nvim's cool. This lets you edit remote files, right? But so this one's kind of reversed in some ways. I don't get the point of two cursors. Vim find and replace is more powerful than multi-cursors. Well, I don't know if I agree with that anyways. Unicode than it could ever be, but I'm saying you could have two separate people editing. Latency means that it's non-trivial to two people on one buffer. Oh, I see what you're saying, Jono. Yes. Yes, right. Things don't happen at the same time because of problems. So like that's just not from the server. There's many individual clients. From the client view, it's connection to the server for each cursor. Oh, I have literally no idea what you're talking about now. I did. I cut it a few months ago, actually. Wish there was a thing that the guys from Zet build, but editor agnostic. That seems impossible. Like, you couldn't just integrate that into Neovim. Right? Like, your editor fundamentally, if you want to have two people typing in here in a way that, like, actually is good. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what you're trying to talk about, Grey Hatter. Like, your editor has to do a lot of stuff to make that happen. So I don't even know what they would write. Yes. You mean distant.nvim. Is that what we're talking about, Tadpwen? I haven't used it, but I've talked to Chip about it a decent amount. No, you mean instant nvim. Oh, JB Yuki's thing. I did look at this a while ago. It's been a while since I looked at this though. I forgot about it. I forgot. I don't even know what you mean API of different editors, Mikhail. I like Lazy so far. This would be a fun plugin to try sometime. Could also run nvim in a shared tmux session. You're saying it like compared to this feature or what? Just need to make and promote an open modal editing API standard. Easy. So the nice thing about this feature is that it makes the TUI also just the same thing as a GUI, which is what you want from like a maintainability setting. It's not just about this feature, it's also about the maintenance perspective why this is really cool. This makes the TUI act just like any other stuff. Yeah, Jack. Wait, what, Bromel? Okay, so I kind of want to test this out in like a Docker container. It's whatever one the server is running on. Should we try it, chat? Does anyone know any Docker containers that already have Neovim on them? Yes, plugins and config need to be on the server. That's correct. Just like VS Code, except VS Code installs itself onto the server. Oh yeah, that's right. No, we probably will not do that. This one, Mindy. You're correct. How long does this take to build? Does this do the latest? This doesn't do the latest nvim, does it? Is this nightly nvim? What version is this? Unable to per context. Context must be a directory. Oh, I don't have this init.lua here. I actually don't care about that part. We could just get the app image. I don't even know what this means. Build arg version. Docker build. Oh, dot. Oh, do I have to do... I literally... You need to add a dot at the end. I think it was recent Vim localization has been updated more often. You know, my Vim has older .po files. I want to have my Neovim localized more accurate. Because those runtime files need to get ported to Neovim. Oh, -f. Dockerfile.nvim. Is this what I need to do? Nice. There we go. Obviously, I don't really use Docker. Just rename it to Dockerfile. Never. Never. Q colon on accident and think about disabling it. Docker? Barely know her. Wrong stream, Oscar. Hello, Tuna. How am I doing, Mr. Ames? Why, thank you. I'd say I'm doing great. I guess we probably could have just run a Ubuntu one. I'm eating some chocolate from Mr. Beast. We could just do it. Or like, what if I just do this? Have an opinion on something about the visual block mode? Mr. Beast. Some Feastables. My wife got them for me for Christmas because I talk about how Mr. Beast is the smartest and best YouTuber ever to exist. Yeah, what if we do this, right? Well, I can just go like this, right? Docker run. I don't know what any of these mean. I don't know what any of these mean, chat. Did this not curl it? Hello? Did this work? Hello? Curl? W get. I forgot that I'm here. Apps images require fuse to run. Run it with app. You can app image extract. Squash fs root app run. Okay, nice. Oh, I thought you had some collab with them or something. If only, dude. Yeah, but I wanted look, just I needed the one that was remote. So I want to do something like headless listen temp nvim.pipe like this, right? But now I don't know how to forward this. You can add the build arc version equals unstable. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. So we can go back to this. Docker build this. Now I should have a later one. Oh, and by the way, thank you for a Kickstarter. So inspiring. I've been searching for something that's for so long. And scaffolding, I'm going to simplify everything so over and engineered. Ah, well, thank you, Sarga. You needed to export the container port. Okay, that makes sense. I don't know what I need to do to make it Docker run -p 8080 forward port 8080. Okay. Basically, Docker and Docker, where you have a socket in the host shared with that container. Okay. Imagine not using Nix to build Docker containers. I only know 3 of those words in that sentence, Connie. You can mount a volume, docker run -v. That sounds easier. That sounds easier. It gets the same picture across, right? Chat, if anyone wants to run Neovim locally and expose their sockets to me, I can connect to that too. Expose your sockets to me. So now we can do docker run, but okay, so what is -v? Chat, what is -v? How do I use this? I write TypeScript, fine with you? Only because you're 3 months sub, Pravon. -v is volume. So can I just say like temp, something like this? Is this legal? This, like this? Then I just make temp be in both of them. Executable in path not known. Okay, so I can say this. I need to add a path here then, right? That's probably not gonna work, right? I need to add this path here. -v before the image name. Sweet. So now if I do nvim listen temp nvim.pipe headless, this should be running, right? And so now I can do nvim remote UI failed to start connection refuse. Those rascals, why did it refuse me? Oh, you want to know something that's probably bad? I think this one's listening on the same place. That seems questionable. Let's try running this again. Connection refused. Is temp executable? It shouldn't be executable. Oh, do I need to be root? How can I make it not that, chat? What's up, Artie? You are root in the container. I'm aware of that part. Maybe make a folder in your home instead of temp. Run your container with... okay, classic. Yeah, I've got the same... I mean, I don't know how I didn't know that before. It seems kind of obvious. You just put this at the end of it. And then it's gonna be safe. I have no name. I have no name. I have no name. But you have permissions to temp. I do have permissions to temp. Because I was just using it. So it still says as root. Can I just chown this? You need restore permissions to temp. The other... Wait, no... Not all of them are root. Just some of them. It just doesn't exist in container, right? But temp is special. Why not use -vp or host then use... Okay, sure. We can try that. I don't know. Why not use this? Chat, if you ask why not use this, because I don't do anything. Create a directory inside temp, but won't that just... is your Docker rootless or root full? If you don't know, then sudo nvim on the host. Sure, we can try this. We can do this. Okay, we can probably just do this. Can I do sudo nvim? Yeah, we can. If I do sudo nvim, listen, temp, nvim, nvim, remote UI, temp nvim.pipe. No address specified. What? Oh, it's because it's not running right now. Headless. Listen. Temp nvim.pipe. I know that it doesn't have to be /10vim. No address specified. Well, so it knows that it's there, right? But am I not the same root for this? Sudo change mod 777 temp nvim.pipe. Oops. Maybe I can't do this through here. Use a different file as pipe, not in temp. Okay, sure. Okay, how can I write this? How can I write this? How do I don't know what I'm really grammar about Docker on is that the UI Docker contains permissions crossing boundaries is a pain. -v, so host something dot pipe. We'll do listen host listen. Okay. Tried -u, who am I? No, I haven't tried that yet. I don't. RMV host listen. Oh, just run it straight like that. Oh, I see. That's a smart idea. I can just run this whole thing, right? Except not 2 R's, I think. Oh, I needed another one? RRM? Wait, what? Shorthand flag. You mean dash? Like this? Dash RM. Whoops. With just a -t. Listen. Executable not found in path. Unknown. Oh, we need to say nvim here too, right? Hello? Okay, we're not actually interactive right now, right? So now if I do nvim remote UI dockers nvim.pipe. No address specified. I don't know what that means. How can I get out of this, chat? How can I leave now? Docker PS kill or something like that? Docker kill. Docker kill Docker nvim. I don't remember which way I did this. Kill it. What did we name it, chat? What did we name it? Can't exit Vim. Now this is a next level can't exit Vim. Docker kill. Ha. Take that, chat. So that still didn't work though. That still didn't work. Oh yeah, that's what we were gonna do as well. We were gonna make it IT. Yeah. Hello world. Okay. So this time we can quit this. And it's done. Okay. But when I do this, it still is gonna say remote UFO no address specified. Is that not how I was doing it before? Oh, wait. Server. Connection refused. Okay. Sudo nvim remote UI. Server. Wait, no. I need to do Dockers. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I think we're just screwed, right? This just isn't possible. I don't. Connection refused. I don't know how to fix the permissions problems, chat. Listen is running. Need to expose container port. Would try it with -u. Who am I? -u. Doesn't this need to be? This needs to be before here though. There are no ports though. Right. It's just a file. That's not a user though. There's no users in this thing, right? He's IP instead of pipes. Just a thought. Yes. Also remove the .pipe file since it's owned by root. No, so it only starts, it creates the file when it runs. It creates the file when it runs. Okay. It literally creates it when it runs. Now it's gonna open it. Try listening from host and connect from the container. Since you run as root in the container, it's root. Right. Okay, sure. We could try the other way. Sure, let's try the other way just for funsies, right? Listen. nvim.pipe. Okay. Now we open up this, right? And we want to do remote UI server is host nvim.pipe. So I think they just don't like talking to each other, chat. I think they just don't like talking to each other. For this. For inside of Docker. Try with user 1,000. Just try it with this. With my Discord vault, this is all look. Okay, thanks, Superstay. We can try it with something else. I don't even know how to connect to the port, though. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Ask ChatGPT. Sure, we can ask ChatGPT. Move the terminal into the left so beautiful faces in the way. That's a good idea. How to connect... Oh my goodness. Get rid of this on here. Oops, not this one. I think it is a Docker problem. I don't think it's a Neovim thing. I just don't know what I'm trying. I don't know how to do this in Docker. Try Docker run privileged. Did I spell privilege? What? Unknown flag? Did I spell it wrong? Privileged. Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Let's try that, Luxious. Server should be 000 if you want to connect from outside the container. I haven't even sent anything. You need to wait. I haven't even sent anything. Docker run. Okay. Okay, so now I would say, why not try it without Docker? We got it to work already without Docker. And then I want to do nvim remote UI server. What do I do? 0000 1337. Well, that's something new. New error, chat. I don't know if maybe it can't actually do that. I don't know if it can bind to a socket. nvim server. So let's just try this, right? Wait, so wait, what did I just tell it to connect as? 127. Connection refused. Use domain sockets that are not TCP sockets. Right. I don't think that that's legal for me to just type that in. I don't think that that's legal for me to type that in. Connected named pipe or socket at the given address. I don't think that I can do TCP. I honestly have no idea, chat. I don't know what I'm doing at all. What was it Justin said here? I need an SSH tunnel. Why run nvim and Docker? I was just trying to simulate being able to connect to it from a different computer. What is an SSH tunnel? Chat, you guys don't understand how little I know about things. You need to publish your report with docker-p. Wow, that's critical information. I type on my computer and I run code on my computer, chat. Okay. nvim core developer, by the way. I'm very good at terminals. And I'm very good at making your editor go good. Combine remote port locally over SSH. But I don't know any of these other things. This, I think, is a different story. I just spent 4 hours at work debugging, and now this. Oh, we're about to be done trying this. It works with plain TCP. Just start your... Oh, that's a good idea. We could try that. I could just do it from... We could just turn on my other computer. One sec, chat. Alright. We got this crap. Got this absolute garbage over here, chat, okay? So now what do we think we need to do, right? Ugh, I know. Apple beep boop. Did you run this? I have no idea. How are you going to expose the pipe over your network? I don't know. Someone just said, go get your Mac. So I grabbed it. Now I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. Ugh, I hate this computer. I mean, now it's a real world example. Is this client in the latest? It's in the nightly one. All right, so now what do I do, chat? I'm on the same Wi-Fi. How can I make them talk to each other? And open up this Unix pipe / socket thingy. I need Prime here so he can just make fun of me. But then tell me the answer. I'm sure Prime knows. Sudo SSH. We don't know the feature, how the feature works. You're the Neovim dev. One computers listen to this on the other one computer, put IP at first. But I don't think you can do. You don't need Unix pipes. It'll work with TCP. All right. Are we sure it works with TCP? Because when I just tried it, it's dead. Sudo SSH-O allow other default permissions. User at local IP home/Dylan mount computer. Chat, I don't know what I'm doing. Nano is better. We all know it's smaller. You can trust Twitch chat to listen for the server. Server connect the server. You were doing -- server. Wait a second. No. I don't think so. Did I do it backwards at some point? Okay, nvim listen. Let's just try it again. So you're saying I should do this, right? 1337. We got the leet port going, right? Now I go to here. Now I want to do nvim remote UI server this. Oh, did I just actually scuff it to do the wrong thing the last time? Okay. Sweet. So just ignore that happened, chat. So now we want to do this. We want to do listen 0.0.0.0 1337. Now we're leet, right? Now I do ifconfig so I can look at my IP address on my internet because Stupak is going to make fun of me that I don't have them static. I'm already aware, thanks Stu. Okay, so I'm here. Now I'm going to type on this computer nvim nano, if we're going by character counts. Okay, so now nvim, what's my version here? Let's just make sure. Okay, I got latest nightly here. nvim remote UI server 192. I'm not gonna read the whole thing out because I know you guys will hack me. 168 5.20. Oh no, now I'm gonna get hacked. Remote UI server 192.1. Oh right. Leet. LOL, this is on my Mac. This is on my Mac. You can see me typing. You can see me typing, chat. Pog. Now that's a demo right there. Have you ever seen a better demo than this? Have you ever seen a better demo than this? I can write code on my Linux computer from my MacBook. This trash. I finally found a good use for my MacBook. I finally found a good use. What's the use case for this? You can finally have a use for your MacBook. Wow, live demo actually working. What's the use case for this? This could be basically like you'd open up your nvim locally and you could what MacBook model is this? M1 Pro or something like that. It looks like you're just screen sharing, typing a window on your Mac. I'm aware. Need to clean that Mac screen. I don't need to clean it. What is Neovim? Can you explain? It's a text editor, kind of. So there you go. You could connect to a Neovim that's installed on another computer and you could type it. I just think it feels not good. What exactly is transferred via TCP? It feels slow. It's pretty expensive. The battery life is really good and the screen is really good. I'll give them that. But everything else about it I don't like. But why is it better than Nano? I literally can't tell if you just seem like you're trolling for attention. Can you have multiple clients connecting to one server? Yes, but they're all going to operate the same cursor, basically. You have the buffer at the same time. Yeah, so I can also still be typing things. Hello? That was on this computer typing, and then I can still go back and I can type here, but it's the same cursor. Asking genuine question, bro. It's hard to tell on the internet, okay? Relax. Neovim, you can write really cool plugins in Lua, and it has things like LSP and a bunch of other stuff. That's great. So two people can type at the same time, exactly. It can be used like live share. Yes, I think so, actually. It has a 16-inch T-shirt, has very tiny. Yes, it's a 16-inch, I think. It's the M1 Pro 16-inch. It's loaded with a lot of stuff, but I don't like it. It does not feel fast. It does not feel fast compared to like my desktop. What if the terminal window sizes are different? It does whatever one the first one was, Dave. If each user can have a separate cursor, that would be awesome. That's not happening anytime soon, as far as I can tell. As you both type at the same time, is there like a lock? No, you'll just both be inputting at the same time. Whatever one gets to the server first. And then it'll just keep operating those. You can't compare a laptop to a desktop. Yes, I can. Watch me. My desktop is better than my laptop, and I work from my desk 95 to 99% of the time. My desktop was less money, and it has less problems and better everything. There you go. I just compared them. I can't use my desktop at the airport. That's true. That's why I have this. And I can't use my laptop, or I can't use my desktop for some things for my company. So that's the only other thing. That's the only reason I have one, actually. Like, I didn't buy it. It's for work. But I definitely can compare them. I just did, and I like my desktop many orders of magnitude better. Yeah. You can't use your desktop at the airport. Well, not with that attitude. Fair enough, Rexice. How did you connect it via Mac, actually? I literally just typed. Here, I'll show you, chat. Well, I don't want to quit this. I just want to do Command Z. Or, sorry, Control Z. I freaking hate this thing. Here, we'll make the text huge. And then we'll do zoomed. And then we'll do this. Here you go. That's what I did, chat. nvim -- remote UI -- server. And then oh shoot, I just showed you my IP address. Well, I just did that. And then we connected. My desktop is from System 76, yes. We did it via TCP. Would your installed plugins conflict? No, only the plugins from here work. Only the plugins from your server run. Everything is only on your server. It's just a different UI. RP leaked? Frick, they're already in. They're in. Can I help you with developing? It does not seem like it. I feel like modern computing is going to trend towards merging laptops mobile with a central system. You take everybody can be plugged into a base station with greater hardware capabilities. It does seem possible, Morgul. That pretty much is what you could do with this right now. Actual LAN party. Actual LAN party. I use Tailscale. Yes, I think Lithium, you could literally connect it. You read it out loud earlier too. Lob saying it's an internal IP address. It's not outside of my network. So I'm just memeing. Don't worry. I know that much. I know that much. Idle Teach today is so down to earth and handsome. I'm gonna put that on a resume, Lithium. SH root at no Musly. What's up, Noah? He made a joke. This is built in when using T-Bucks. Yes. So you can definitely do a bunch of things with T-Bucks. That's not, it's not necessarily the most new and unique feature ever. He leaked 192.160.ds.nuts. Indeed. Oh yeah, one thing, basically everything else over M1/M2 more than one external monitor. Well, you just plug it into a dock, right? Hi, my name's Teach. If I'm down to earth and handsome, it doesn't work as well when you say it about yourself. I think it would be like, my name's Teach. Others say I'm down to earth and handsome. I feel like that you kind of like, you'd need to say that. You know what I mean? No, I finally found a good use for my Mac though. I finally found a good use for my Mac. Watch this. I'm going to connect back to this. Watch. Look, I'm typing in here and it's typing on the other screen. I finally found a good reason. Yeah, it scuffed the screen because now the client who connected is smaller. So I think it takes the smallest client every time. I finally found a good use case though. SH plus team is supposed to be value for money is huge right now. Can you try term from your Mac? Yes, it's literally just going to do whatever you would normally do. So when I type ls, it's going to do the ls that's here, right? So I'm literally running, it's the thing that's over there, chat. It's the thing that's over there, right? So it's the this is just a UI. This is just a UI and it just connects over. It does have headless. Yeah, so you could run this as headless instead. That's correct. Others say I'm handsome. Yes, others. Definitely not me because I'm down to earth. Exactly. I want to create a web-based editor that does this. It just seems great. Do it, Lithium. Do it. Did I miss anything? Does each client get a copy of the buffer so the local client can have his own plugins? No. No. You're completely misunderstanding. These are just UIs. They're all connecting to the same server, and only one server is running the core code, the editing code and things like that. The other one just sends inputs and gets results. Next exercise is remote pair programming. It'd be hard though for pair programming because you're both going to be editing. It only does the core stuff. How to become a Neovim developer? Oh, like a core developer or what? A chief? Weren't you just asking why Neovim is good at all like 5 seconds ago? Why would you want to become a core developer? Put Asahi Linux on it and make it more useful. I can't though because I need it to be running Mac for work stuff. Just for like literally in case I have to log into a customer thing. What's the use case? I feel like I'm done. I connected my main end from container at my LSP and stuff. Yes, you could do that. That's one of the options. I work on a team that does stuff like this, so my first project is an LSP. Oh, awesome, Lithium. PR, I'm not good in public. Then it will be tough to become a Neovim developer. Wonder if it would be ergonomic to always run nvim as a remote UI for the first time and connect to that, so you could always connect to it on different devices. Yes, you could do that, Rocker. In fact, you could just make a script and like alias that to nvim, right? And then do that. So every time you do nvim, you're like always connecting to the same one. VS did it first, by the way. I have no idea what's going on. Oh no, so your regular everyday life. Basically the way that other GUIs ran works. Exactly, Grand Dave. The main feature is that the TUI became just a regular GUI client, basically. Just don't write on top of each other. Sheesh. What's up, Lotus? Good morning to you as well. Which plugins would be used? Your local plugins, one from the one that runs this. It's whichever one is running the server. So this one, we'll just quit all these. So whichever one runs listen, that's the server. That becomes the server. It says listen at this port. That's the one. That's the only one. Maybe Nano can hire me. If you don't, your loss. I'm not hired by Neovim. Managed to defect over 2 of my colleagues today from nvim to v code. Nice. 2 down, 68 more devs to go. Great work, Lispy. Actually, you only need like 5 or 6 at the company, and then it's great. I think this would be great with being able to travel, not having to consider your rarely used laptop's config so much. Right, you just wouldn't even have your laptop's config. I mean, you need to connect remotely, but yeah. Where is your sub? Imagine not having your config synced by Nix. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Noah. Neovim fired Teach ages ago. He just hasn't been leaving the building. I'm the guy from Office Space. I'm literally the guy from Office Space. Oh, someone mentioned blog post from RWX Rob. I think that blog post is old. I don't think he needs to... That is a classic from T-Pop, though. I don't know that we need to read anything unless there's some new info in those. Why can't you say Visual Studio? This is a family-friendly stream. Hey, Coding with Luke. Thanks for the raid, buddy. How does it work with plugins? It's literally just this Neovim is running. You can connect multiple UIs, multiple front ends, multiple user interfaces to this. Very cool, Nitrum. What were the commands? We could, because I could show that in my video too. Because I think that'll be fun. So I could show connecting from this piece of garbage as well. People might be eating when watching stream. Please continue sending that. Exactly. He just doubled my pay for my contributions to nvim. Nice. Okay. Hey, my kids watch these streams, right? You can't have it saying just straight up VS code in front of kids. Gross. By the way, a friend of mine insisted on using Neovim because he thought it was cool watching me use it and your Kickstarter's helping. Hey, very cool, Paris. That's great. Any more coming about talks to them is always jaw dropping for people, helps the defections. Exactly, Lisby. Exactly. This is a new feature. Please don't show the MacBook again. Well, I just love when I don't have any sticky notes here. But just like, I love when in TV shows they do this. They're like, what computer could we be holding? They're just working on a generic computer. It just has a big block space over here. Generic computer at the coffee shop, guys. You're like, is Apple really gonna benefit that much from your Hallmark movie showing Apple? Like, I don't think they really care one way or the other. You know what I mean? Oh, RD, very cool. Flip. I've had this for a while, Flip. Sorry, I gotta cover it. What computer could it be? All right, see you later, Atchi. Maybe you should install Kickstarter or LazyVim to demonstrate which plugins it used, server or client. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'll just explain it a little bit with a picture maybe as well. The only thing the server doing make the syscalls to edit the files and responding to the inputs of the client. No. The server is doing everything. It's running Lua. That's got the interpreter, everything. The UI thing, the one I want it connected from my Mac, right, is just literally like basically a terminal interface. It's just a GUI. I don't know how else to say it, Chad. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Or when they make it a pair icon. I do love the pair icon. Are you still having your System 76 laptop? I do have a System 76 laptop still, yeah. What happened to a family friendly stream with no more Apple? Sorry. 28 Mac Pro is jelly towards your M1 Mac Pro, but my System 76 is a little bit of purring. Because I don't want to use my Apple laptop, Flip, because I don't have it. I basically never turn it on. Rendering and uploading now. Pog crazy, Flip. Let's go. I would like to do it on this computer because it's better and I like it. I'm okay for doing some other stuff. I like System 76 more than I've liked my MacBook experience. Yeah, there's some things that MacBook does better, obviously. Like, I think the screen on MacBook is probably better and it generally has better battery life, and depending on which one, the build quality is like really nice on a MacBook, but those things don't really affect me that much. I never use my MacBook, basically. I prefer developing on my System 76 desktop by a large margin. nvim nightly run build inside. Okay, let's just copy this. I don't know what's going on here. There's a lot of things here. nvim nightly build inside. I don't know what this is. Docker, run it. Okay, so forward 8090, Ubuntu latest, bin bash, built bin nvim listen. Or you're just saying nvim nightly is built inside of here. Build bin, nvim, roll UI. Okay, so yeah, I think we just scuffed it by maybe both of them were server or something. I did the long one. You're being very clear. We don't believe you. They mess with you. Logo won't be a problem. Every movie series just shows that logo, free advertising for Apple. So my question is, Linus, do you think that people are unaware that one, that laptop is already an Apple laptop, and two, that Apple exists as a company? I'm a Neovim client server denier. I gave Prime COVID and anti-broke as well. Send from the server to the client. It's not even so much that LSP info is sent from the server to the client. It sends it what to display. That's it. It just sends it what to display. Oh, so you control Neovim remotely with just your thoughts now? Indeed, that's what I do. Oh, that sinks, Rexice. This is just works. Those plugins seems quite magical. I don't have any insight into it. We haven't looked at it, like how it actually does it. Yes, the nvim server interacts with the user. My employer also forced me to work on a MacBook. I don't like it. I don't have to work on a MacBook. There are just a few things at work that I have to do on a MacBook. Like the villain is not allowed to have it. Only the good guys. Yeah, that makes sense. Considered working through SSH to your system 76 while traveling. Well, the thing is simple. When I'm traveling, I'm usually at some place where I don't have very good Wi-Fi for like the majority of time that I'm like working for things, right? So it's like I don't like I'm at the airport or like I'm on the airplane. I can't connect anyways, right? So it makes sense for me to have like a very basic setup working on my Mac to do some stuff, but then I don't do other things. We're not back until Intune. How do you know what that is? Yes, people watching Hallmark movie watchers are not aware. You think they're not aware that Apple exists? Wait, what? 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 Vimming on the plane? Yeah, of course. Trademark legal names make it imperative to protect it, so displaying trademarks can be tricky. Makes it easier to remove it. It does. Yeah, I know. I just always laugh. I just think, like, it just seems stupid. Like, we're all aware that Apple exists. MacBook. That's funny. That's funny. Being on a plane is a good way to get on the terrorist watch list. I prefer to handwrite my code on the plane. Just connect the nvim server with your brain's TCP stack. Oh, I got the Neuralink. I got the Neuralink in, Dave. Article about the 7 series great for Apple streaming service. The good guys have iPhones and the bad guys have Androids. That's funny. I do not use the System 76 mechanical keyboard. I prefer split ortholinear keyboards, preferably with concavity, like a dactyl manuform. You can see a video of it right here. Okay, that's very cool, chat. That's very cool. So we have that working. Is there anything else we should explore? Anything else we should explore with this feature? Otherwise, I mean, I feel like this feature, we pretty much got it on lock. Now, what you can do with it. In the video that I'll make for it, I'll also explain. I mean, I could make it right now. So, okay, we'll do a poll. We'll do a poll. I'll allow democracy to decide. What do next? Record and client server video vid, or do next feature explore. Okay. We'll start poll while we're talking. What we building? We're not building anything today. We're just exploring new features. Have 40 users connected at the same time. I don't know how would we do that right now? What would we connect to? Someone needs to have something open somewhere. I'm not going to tell you guys my IP. But what would happen is it just like literally, like it's just going to send the keystrokes in sequentially to like edit things. There's just one cursor. We could spin up something on Heroku. It's okay though. It's not that interesting, I don't think though. If only it was a Prime stream. True, Prime would have already leaked. But it's not going to be interesting. Because you guys are just going to all be able to like type at the same time as many characters as you want. There's nothing interesting there. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm already interested. I like typing. Yeah, you guys could try it out if you want. I don't think that there's anything that exciting about it. Because it's literally just like, you can just type. I'm literally already doing it for money. Typing. Yeah, but you can do that without having to do the other thing. It wouldn't be cool. It would literally be like, we'll spend 30 to 45 minutes getting it set up, and then chat will do it, and then you'll be like, that wasn't fun. Trust me. Trust me. Okay? All right, looks like we're going to do the next feature. So if you have Kickstarter on desktop, and you have lazy nvim on your Mac, then a dash listen on the Mac. Connect with your desktop machine, you would be lazy vim. Dash listen on the Mac, and you connect with your desktop, you would be lazy vim. Yes, that's right. nvim terminals are paired in the client. Everything's paired. Would there be a multiple cursor feature cursor per user? You would have to implement that. That doesn't exist right now, and it would be a gigantic project. Okay, let's do the next feature. Let's do a status column one here. Show something like that in the video. And yeah, I will show that like you can just have you can literally just download the app image for Neovim or something and then run it and connect. Yes, to Baitzer, that's exactly right. That's what I'm saying. You can literally type anything. You can run system commands. You can do whatever you want. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, it wouldn't be fun. People would just be deleting everything. Oh, wow, surprise! Someone deleted the file system. Oh, no! Alias CDRM, that's pretty funny. Need access control plugin layer, possibly. Well, if I was going to let it up to anybody, yeah. So what is this? So let's try this. Whoops. Let's try this. I don't even know what this does. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty fun, chat. That's pretty fun. In case you can't see this from here, the status column is now relative numbers. The relative numbers for status column. That's pretty funny. I would only delete the French language support. Same. How to send multi-line text in Twitch preserving new lines? It's impossible, Nitrom. It doesn't exist. See, Schmatzler. Brand new Twitch Prime? Why, thank you. It's very kind of you. Chat, do not copy and paste things from chat. Thank you. All right, so I want to try this plugin here to go with it, right? Plugins init. Oh, okay. It speeds up your Neovim. It speeds up everything. Me kind? I'm out, but look forward to whatever vid. We'll hopefully have a few vids coming out. Ozona. Be able to disable some of Neovim's features in a remote GUI setup. This allows some nice ways to pair programming if you don't fully trust the other person. But it's not really like it's pair programming. Like you're just gonna share the cursor. Everyone's aware, right? Like there's only one cursor and everything. I would never let anyone have full access to type whatever the heck they want in my system if I didn't fully trust them. How can you stop them from doing this? How can you make everything read only? You could just disable any inputs or something like that. That would be kind of cool. Config equals true would do the same. For what, Lispy? Wait, where? Yeah, if you could just... That's not like turning off some features. That's just literally making it possible to do anything. Vim.o.status call is this. Sure, let's try this. Plugin provides SCFA, SCA, and SCO at click handlers. Line number string setup. This can also be used like so. Alternative setup opt is true. We'll commit a status con for you. Sure. Set opt is true. Right? That's what he's saying. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, sure. So let's try this. Where are we? Rebuild Neovim. No, let's go to like CD source graph, skip go, main. Sure, something like this, right? What happened with dnops? What the heck? Try to find no lock. Okay. What was that called again? Oh yeah, it's here. We can just maybe turn these off right now. Okay, let's go like main.go or something, right? So he's telling me I can click here and we add breakpoints. Okay, that's pretty cool. See this? I'm toggling the breakpoint. That's pretty cool, actually. What was the other option? On the left, control, toggle conditional breakpoint. Huh. That is pretty cool. How'd you get Mesh Show instead of Rubber? It's a plugin. Seems like you're bored with Rust lately. No, I love Rust. Why would I be bored with Rust? I was literally writing Rust this week. I wrote Rust for 4 hours on stream this week. What other ones can we do? Fold minus, opening and closing folds, open diagnostic float. Sure, so if we have something like this, can I click this? Chat, that's actually cool. This is nvim stuff more, no? What? That is actually really cool. Middle, select available code action. Ooh. We VS Code now? Are we? Are we VS Code now? I can just click it. What? Mouse-driven development. First we get the right-click mouse. Has Neovim gone too far? Can you click on telescope though? No. We haven't implemented that, Rocker. Wait, what happened? So, if you left click on something right here. Didn't I say via? When did I not say that? If you left click on here, look, it's gonna say, hey, FUMPT isn't defined. If you middle click on something, here, it does do code actions. So it opens up available code actions. You can press enter here. And then it will import format for you again. I think you read some comment and forgot the bleep. Oh no. Get signs, preview hunk, reset hunk, stage hunk. Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. Hello world. Do I even have get signs on right now? I do have get signs. Oh, but I turned it off. There we go. Oops. That. So, okay, so you can do left click on this and it shows you the diff. Oh, did someone actually make mouse mappings? Wait, this works? Does this actually work? It works. We gotta merge that in. We gotta merge that in. It doesn't check where you clicked. I don't know. Let's find out. So you click this, right? Okay, so I can scroll. What happens when I click? Oh, this doesn't really help because both of these will work. Wait, can you suggest a barebone knit Lua for Rust development? Half of Kickstarter doesn't work. What do you mean half of Kickstarter doesn't work? You should just be able to turn on Rust and then it will work. Okay, document. Will it click document? It doesn't. Okay, so that doesn't exactly work. It just selects the default one. Okay. Red, if you have a particular example, I will try and fix it in the repo. Okay, so you can left click on this and you can see it. You can middle click on this and reset it. Hopefully you can undo that. You can, and if you right click. Oh, but I have set, I think I need set mouse is nothing maybe. No, set mouse is normal. Oh, but that doesn't seem to work. Oh, it's probably control left click. Nope. I don't know. What did it say that it could do? Where is it? Status call. Says middle. That one doesn't work for me for some reason. Yeah, but Rebel, what doesn't work? I don't know what you mean. Half of it doesn't work. It doesn't compile on Windows or something. You're gonna have the same problems that you have for Prime's thing if it doesn't compile on Windows. You probably need to install Rust first. Do you have any idea when 09 will hit main/master in the next few months? Big Work tells you probably need to set mouse event and do some tricks with get mouse pos. I think so, Sebel. Yeah, that's another good option is you're using an old Neovim. Any nice plugin for testing REST API? No, I don't know. It fails for many of them. What's your Neovim version, Rebel? Just do the folds one definitely should work. So if I do like set fold method is let's do like fold method is indent, I think, right? Yeah. So where does this work? I don't know where I need to click to make it pop though for this. So where would you click? Fold plus fold. Oh, you need a different plugin for this though. Because there must be some plugin for this fold things, right? Fold plus fold minus. I don't think I have that on. Who is doing fold plus fold minus? I don't have that. I don't have that as part of my setup. I think someone's putting those over here, but I don't have those. Fold marker? Start and end when fold method is marker? No. Fold column? Fold column, auto, when and how to draw the fold column. I guess I have valid values are this. So I can do set fold column equals 1. And then I can click these. Oh yeah, there you go. Click, 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 click. But I don't have all my highlighting. I've never used this before. I hate this. Are you able to share those errors? V0 8.2. Oh, that's pretty weird, Rebel. I would have thought 08.2 would work. What are you running, Rebel? You're just running packed or sync? What are the errors? If you can make a gist or anything, that'd be great. Just to show what's going on, or make an error is fine, or make a issue. We are getting close to VS. You run on Win or WSL? Most of it should work on Windows. Like I think it should work on Windows. Plugins enforcing the use of a mouse, isn't that moving away from the whole point? No one's enforcing the use of a mouse. What? This is making it possible to do certain things. Yeah, natively in Windows. It should still work, I thought, Rebel. I looked at JetBrains Fleet actually for a little bit. It was fine. Are you afraid of Neovim getting bloated? No, I'm not. Because the difference is Neovim isn't adding all of these things in itself. It's creating interfaces that allow you to extend it in a way that works for your workflow. Right? So it's not making you do anything. It's not making it the only way for it to do this, right? It's saying, okay, we made status columns so that you can put things here. I think I'm not necessarily opposed, like, theoretically to using the mouse occasionally. For opening folds, I would definitely use like ZO and ZC because I find that a lot better. But it can also be nice for showing people what's possible to do, and they can look up the keybinds later. Maybe you'd have to share a screenshot or something. Yeah. I now need the cursor pointer hand when hovering on the side panel. I don't know if we can do that. Yeah, the mouse is on by default, I think. This is very cool. I think it's cool, personally. I don't know if there's a way to like collapse these. Help status call. Status call. While non-empty, this option determines the content of the area of the side of the window normally containing the fold, sign, and number columns. The format of the option is like that of status line. Some of the items from the status line format are different. Status column. To draw the sign and fold columns, they must be included in status column. Oh, that's cool. Okay, sweet. So you could basically make this, you could squish this up if you wanted. For each screen line, so defining an expensive expression can negatively affect render performance. That doesn't surprise me. Info to use make output to get to errors. From what I know, it just dumps the compiler in the term, that's it. No, it should be able to do that for a lot of languages, Surfcat. It's called error format or something like that. Make PRG. I don't remember. I haven't used those in a long time. Now the first thing is no C compiler found. CCGCC. Okay, Rebel. So that's Mason telling you it can't figure out how to build the thing that you need to build. So you need to go to like Mason. What's it called again? What's the actual? William. This one here. Need to go to here and then check that you have the installation requirements for Windows. I don't know where it is on here, but that's what it must not be able to find them. For most software to go with the same policy, minimal by default interface to extend, or you think it doesn't work for every project? Yeah, obviously it doesn't work for every project because lots of people don't like to extend Neovim, right? I use Harpoon and I use Fuzzy Finding and LSP and tabs, usually not marks. Right, so obviously like it doesn't work for everybody. You hating about Mac? What do you say about Windows users? No comment, Luxious. Although, I mean, I prefer Windows over Mac, probably. You can still use the plugins that others create. What do you mean, Hattrick? I'm saying lots of people don't like Neovim. Right? So obviously not everyone likes minimal by default, easy to extend. No, I don't know, Luxious. I don't know if I have a strong opinion about which one I would do. I wouldn't really like to do either. MS-DOS 5.0. Writing a small plugin to understand what project we're working on and change the behaviors based on that. That's cool, Liver. All right, anything else we should explore with this? We probably should, like... So %s is sign column for currently drawing line. Set status col is equal to %s. %s, %r, %c, oops, %c. Okay, so you could do something like vrelnum, vrap. Is there a vfold? vrelnum calculates, holds true for the wrapped part of a line. vrelnum holds the relative line number to be drawn. Okay, so that's cool. So you could do something like, I don't know how you would check what the %L, line number of the line currently drawn. Can you do anything based on whether like, whether fold exists? So how did we do this before? We can say we do something like this, right? % this. Oh, but we don't have the fold level. The fold start dashes fold level. This is only in fold text. So how would you get the fold level for this? I don't know how you would get the fold text for it. Mac over Windows anytime. I would prefer Mac over it, but what don't I like about Mac? I just don't find anything about it compelling to use. I've just had really bad experiences with it and I don't like it. Yeah, K-Hattrick, lots of people complain about stuff, but they don't think about anything that they're saying. So you really shouldn't trust what most people say. Playing underneath and has pre-configured for Oracle is amazing. You cannot set up an Outlook MS account just to log into the thing. Neovim works fine under Mac, yeah. Although mine just feels bad. I don't know why. Everything about it feels slow. and delayed. And I don't know why it's weird. I have a very powerful Mac, even on just whatever. It's just not a big deal. I just don't care to fix it enough. It's fine for the few days where I have to write a year on it. I wonder if we could say what the fold text would be. It'd be cool to like only draw the fold text if you have something to write there. But I guess you maybe wouldn't want to do that. So you can say this, or you could say VL. That's cool. Interesting. Very interesting. D'Artagnan? Hey, 12 months of subbing. Holy cow. Use Mac. Everything always felt so laggy. I always thought it was slow, but then I tried on Linux. It was like, whoa, no, it's Mac. It's just so much slower than Ubuntu. Really hate the bad support of high DPI on Linux. I haven't had any problems with high DPI. You haven't suffered at the terminal. I don't know. I don't know. Everyone says it always works perfectly, blah, blah, blah. And then they just overlook every time things go wrong. Cause like, well, Mac always works, but I did have some experiences where it didn't work. But then you like have the same thing happen on Linux and people are like, oh, Linux audio. Oh, Linux audio. And you're like, last time I heard you upgrading your Mac, it bricked it. Or like you had to wait 8 hours to do the Mac upgrade. Or like it went overnight. Or it's like, oh my goodness. Everything about it, I always have problems. I've never had a single problem on my System 76. Everything's worked perfectly, flawlessly. It's been great the whole time. Everything's worked out of the box. I haven't done anything. Wait, why do you use Mac? I don't use Mac. What? That's what I'm saying. I don't like Mac. I know, right? I guess that works sometimes. No real arguments, just a meme. You jinxed it. That's okay. If I have a problem with it, I wouldn't expect it to never have a problem. I've been using it full time every day for like a long time. What OS are you using on your Mac computer? That's what I'm saying. I have this computer. This is a Mac. I use this 5 to 10 days a year when I travel for work or if I go to a coffee shop. That's the only time I turn this on. I have a System 76 desktop right now that's running Pop OS. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I do for all of my day job work, everything else. I've never had that, Alan. Mine works. I don't know. I mean, people have different experiences, blah, 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 but it's, I've never had any problems with it. But I also bought hardware from System 76. So your mileage may vary. 2023 is the year of the Linux desktop. For me, it is. I'll do the whole year on my Linux desktop. Yeah, but I don't use that. I just use Awesome WM, Rexice. All oops canceling now. Wait, what? I cannot tell if this guy's memeing. Okay. So status call is cool, and then this ability to do click handlers in here is very nice as well. That's very interesting. So this should now have these, right? So I can click here and I can see the hunk. That is very cool. So I click this and it's got an error. That's fine. I click this and now it's got this diff hunk. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. That is pretty cool. Yeah, you could use a Chromebook. I could just connect to my home computer now. So now the patient configure a window manager. I don't know. This is basically default Awesome WM. No one ever wants to dual boot. Yeah. Is this nvim feature or plugin? Both. Is it nvim feature plus a plugin that implements what's going on here? So that is pretty cool. Where did that status column thing go? That is really cool. I could see myself using this. By the way, I work where we make the OCaml compiler. What? D'Artagnan, tell me more. Consider writing a book on nvim. A book? No, but I might make a Neovim course. Or a few courses. I think a course is better because you can show people stuff over a book. It's pretty similar to Maggins working like a charm. People don't have to use tiling desktops with that. Yeah, exactly. You definitely don't have to use a tiling window manager. I just like it. We are called OCaml Pro and we make the compiler that's used by Jane Street. OCaml Pro. That's weird because that's what everyone was calling me after a month of writing OCaml. So I might have to sue you guys for trademark copyright infringement. This was pretty much my nickname after just 1 month of OCaml. Oh, camel, my camel. Oh, camel, my camel. And Montero would like to have some words to you. Shh, shh. If you don't mind, if Peru/Yay build an ARP, I have no idea how to answer this question. Have you become a monad yet? Well, I eat a lot of burritos, and they say you are what you eat. So if a monad is just a burrito, then and I eat burritos, then I am a monad. Surf cat. I work on COBOL though, not the compiler. What the heck? How can you lead us on with OCaml Pro and then you say you write COBOL? Tell place in it, Lua app data yada yada instead of config nvim. Someone did just submit a PR for that. Now that you say that. Wait, you are a burrito? If you are what you eat and I'm a burrito, add Windows init Lua location. Specify this. Linux or this. Good call. I'm gonna squish this right now and merge it. But we were pro before you, so we can sue you. You may have just played the Uno reverse card on me and I may have lost. Thanks. That's a great call out. I appreciate that. There you go. Now, if you pull it, Rebel, then it will say that. That just reminded me. State of the art languages. Wait, so are you writing COBOL or are you writing COBOL or I don't understand what's happening. You work at this place, you're saying. I don't even know what's happening. Made a COBOL compiler. I don't write COBOL. Very cool. I don't see blazingly fast anywhere. Yeah, how can you be OCaml Pro without even being blazingly fast? State of the art? Well, I'm blazingly fast. Which would you rather be? Which would you rather be? That's a question for the ages. Isn't the tortilla transformational? The site is not very up to date, I guess. Doesn't even say blazingly fast. In 2023? Imagine launching a product or imagine launching a dev tool that isn't blazingly fast in 2023. Minimal workflows are criminally underrated in dev. I used to use space on my, but I hate the slowness of switching about 4 months. I switched command tab, command child install this. My life is much better. Minimal workflows are criminally underrated in dev. Doesn't this guy use VS Code? No, I'm just kidding. I love Theo. You're making a purpose kickstart with blazingly fast. Like you were making an OK on Palmer Cobalt for a second. Now that would be different. Cobalt is definitely out there. You want to have communication between a demon and HC server user interact with. How do you do it? Just general idea would be nice. Like a lead, what can do that would be decently nice. You want to communicate with a demon and the demon and they're running on the same machine. Are you all now using lazy animators or pack animators or still on pack animators? I'm using it right now. I'm still sort of exploring it. If I like it still in a month, then we'll probably change Kickstarter over to and I'll make a video. Does keep up with the latest release of the Cobalt compiler? Yes, probably they do. I would pretty much guarantee that some places out there are doing that. Yes. There are like still millions and millions and millions of lines running Cobalt every time you like swipe a credit card. When I mean Rust, Surface / David from my auto summon HV server configure that, David. You could just have him talk over a pipe on the same machine or something. Like with interprocess comps would be fine. Just open one up between the two. Whenever I think about that, I start sweating. I'm the bleeding edge of Cobalt. Wait, what did Don Bale say, Surfcat? I missed it. You need to lens on other objects. Oh no. Cobalt is actually the most used language in the world in terms of lines of code. I wasn't aware. Oh, sorry. I missed a few messages. This sound just merge all symbol and functional files and lots of dude. Nice. Okay. After 20 years, people will be dreaded about what we are writing now for cloud. What about JavaScript? Okay. Is there anything else we should talk about in this status call blazingly fast? Great meme. Is there any other aspect of this? I think this part's pretty cool. We go back to here, we click on this guy. Beat up, beat up, beat up. I love this song so much, it's real good. Oh, I love to sing this song, yeah, yeah. Ba-da-bee-da-bow, bee-da-bow, bee-da-bow. Did you break sub? It's just off because I was going to record things today. Can I animate on status column in theory? In theory, yes. I don't know when it gets redrawn though. Sure, we want to do an experiment. Should we do an experiment? Our PHP is greater than JS. Nice. You should get that dog. You get your dog bark in that voice. What? So that single character variables were bad. Let's try. vim.o.status call equals. So I think I can just say status call is stc. Oh, can I just really pass oh, this is this. Okay. I think I can say this. Percent this v lua dot my status call. Lua function my status call and return hello world. Unknown option, status column. Okay, nice. So this has hello world on all these, right? The new local count is 0. Count equals count plus 1 to string. So you can see it gets updated at various times. I don't know that you could sort of like enforce that it's gonna get drawn over and over. I mean, it's still updated. The machine it runs are so optimized to run efficiently, it's not worth the move out of it for so many companies. Indeed, and it works, right? Like it keeps running well. When's 09 released? I think in the next few months. I don't know exactly though. Blazing, I'm not gonna put Blazing Fast in here. Yeah, close. Nice try though. Easy close. Is easily understandable by accountants and financial people that they can understand the code base. Mostly. BRB gonna cry. Glacially slow. If you want to put anything, you can put slow and clunky. Right, so it gets redrawn kind of a lot, right? So Rocker, I don't know, like in libuv loop and just set it. I don't know if you can like if I write mode, I think you could force it again with mode. So you could do something goofy like local timer vim.uv.time new timer. What is it again? Oh, oops. Loop.new timer. New timer. How's this work again? Timer. This gets a new timer. Timer start. And so you could start this now, and every 1,000 seconds redraw status. Maybe that would work actually. Function command redraw status. Local stop. Oops. Stop is false. If false, then timer stop. And is it stop or close? New timer. Is it stop or close? Timer stop. Timer close. Return. Okay, sure. Set interval. And oops, stop. Will this work? Okay, so once a second, it's gonna redraw status, right? And now it should stop, and it should stop doing that. Okay, right, so you could force it to always be doing that, right? And then so instead of count being this, right? You could do count is count plus 1, right? I don't even know if I need this. Say we run this again, right? Okay, there you go. So it's counting up, Rocker. It's counting up, just like you asked, right? Once a second. If I move it, it's going to refresh all the other lines, which makes sense, right? But it's only going to change them once a second. And then you could do like Lua stop is true, and then it should stop doing this timer. It'll just always be 23, right? Status call. Surely this gets like the line number that it's currently on. Line number of currently drawn line. VLNum. Okay. So you could do something like if vim.v.lnum equals 2, then return line 2. End. Right, so then line 2 is going to get this one only. Right, no matter what you do. So you could do this instead like what's the difference between status call and sign column? Oh, one sec, chat. One sec. Nice, chat. Nice. I'm getting new carpet. You lied. Unlimited PTO. these trendings. I need an opinion of a professional regarding do you think keeping the key binds related to plugins with the config file is a good idea, or keeping the binds separate files is the way to go? I think it depends on how complicated the plugin config is. I like the new lazy way. I can talk about it a little bit more later. Okay, so this is cool because you could do something like this. If this line is this, then you could return count. Otherwise, you're going to return vim.v.lnum. Right? So let's do this, right? So you write this. So on line 2, it's going to keep on counting up, right? So Rocker, you could totally do something like only on one of the lines, you could put a little spinner or something. Yeah, no problem, Damiel. So, yeah, sorry I can't answer right now. We're going to try and wrap up probably in the next 15 to 30. So you could do that totally, right? You could totally animate these over and over and over. Like if you had local items. What's a spinner? Come on, Copilot. Come on, Copilot. Sure, we'll do this. It's not the greatest spinner in the world, but we'll do it. Then we can do count mod 4 plus 1, right, of spinner. Oh, this only redraws if it's not on this page. So we have to do, let's try vim.command redraw status. I don't know if that'll work or not. No, so it doesn't work on every single one. So what if you did, you could probably just do mode though. Yeah, so you can see it now. Highlight status. Status line NC. I don't know what it's actually called. GUI foreground equals red. I don't know what the actual highlight color of this is. Highlight call. I don't know what it's called, chat. Status call. Status line. You could do @sign CB. Where's the color one? Oh yeah, like this. Like this, I think will work. Oh, too many percents. There you go. Oh man. There you go, chat. Should we could do so you could just do this every time, right? Okay, chat. Surely someone's got me a can you make it spin on bad brackets? We need a rainbow. You spin my head right around when you go down, maybe go. Party mode. Surely someone's got some like little animation that we could do, right? Like a more cooler animation than this. It can be wider than this, right? Like you could add spaces to all of these. Oh, does space get trimmed? Maybe white space gets trimmed. That makes sense. So we could do more. Some character is moving down from the edge. Like, we should make it move, you know what I mean? Now we need right status call. Well, this certainly couldn't go poorly, you know what I mean? Ply spinners. But I don't think this is what I don't know that this is what we want. I'm saying we need like ASCII animations. You know what I mean? Like a snake. Exactly. All we need now is somehow to get it with lolcat. Oddline should rotate the other way. Okay. If vim.v.lnum%2 equals 0, then this. Else. We can do it like, we could do like this. This would work fine. They're rotating, but they're off. Okay, wait, chat. Wait, hodl. Wait, we can make it so they're all one off from each other, right? Because it's like, we can say, how would you even write that? How would you write it so that they're always one more of each other mod 4? Do I do plus count plus this vim.v.l? Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Yes. It's insanity. It's insanity. One off is lnum plus count. What have we done? So now, chat, you say, okay, sure, that's kind of cute. That's kind of cute, whatever. But what if we did this, right? Now we go down to here and you say, result for I equals 1 to 4 in do end table.insert result, and then we do this, right? Or plus I table.concat result this. Oh, it has a max width? It has a max width? Okay, so we can only, I think, go up to 10. It actually looks cool. Where we redeem like 20k channel points and turns this on for 5 minutes. That does seem like a good channel points reward. It actually looks pretty cool, chat. Does it not actually look cool? It actually looks cool. Now, if you let it bounce to music, it would be awesome. Okay, sure. Let's find out what the beats per minute of the current song is that we're listening to. Let's set from here. It's 130. So don't you need to just do beats per minute? So that's 130 beats per minute divided by 60 times 1,000, right? Or do I need six? Do I need to do this the other way around? Wait. Can I try it without the dash? Sure, we could try it without the dash. We could try it with some of the other spinners too. Wait, I'm just trying to think, how do I convert 130 beats to minute? Can I hook it up to a heart rate monitor? I can't even think about it, right? No, so that's 130 beats per minute. This is how many beats it is per second, right? This is how many beats it is per second. But I want to actually divide that again by 1,000. That can't be right. I don't even know what I'm thinking. Why is what if the length is different for every line? It'll just leave some empty spaces. 60 beats per minute. Oh no, times 60 divided by 1,000, right? There we go. I think that's correct. No, that's not right. No, times 1,000. It's going fast, though. No, that's not right either. I don't even know what I'm doing, chat. I don't know what I'm doing. I can't even think anymore. 60 beats per minute. Wait, was that right? But we should make it be less often. Oh, this would beat what? 1,000 divided by beats per minute per 60. 1,000. No, that can't be right either. Why is it frozen? Did we scuff it? Did we break it really bad? You did beats PM times 60. I wanted to go with the beat. So we're thinking 1,000 divided by this divided by this. Oh, it works out. Okay, wait. So now maybe divide by 4 again, you're saying? Should we divide by 4 again? That would make it go faster, right? We got to start it over, though. We'll just go back to the middle part here. Oh, we just got to make it go back just a little bit more so we get it right at the drop. I think it's working. It would be pretty hilarious to make it a now the dash. What, get rid of the dash? Now it's just wiggling. It's just wiggling. It's just wiggling. I like how it's wiggling. Or maybe we put it back like this. Now it's going to be like a metronome. Now you have an error on line. Bro, that's funny. I was like trying to figure out what you were saying. I could not figure out what you were saying. Oh, they're wiggling. They're wiggling. Should we add some random? I do love this. We'll only add the highlight term to each spinner. They're bopping now. I'm not sure how to do that actually, but like different color for each one. What about eyes instead? Are these eyes? Why do I feel like I'm getting pranked here? The eyes, they're all traveling up, chat. Oh, chat, it worked again. Literally, what percentage of the time do you think we're right where this song actually is from here and someone asks what the song is? This song's an absolute banger. Absolute banger of a song. Let's see some spinners here. Dot snake. Oh, dot snake could look pretty cool, probably. Just you could keep doing them though. Oh, now that's cool. We play this song a lot. I don't know if that'll work though, Dom, but I don't think it gets reinterpreted. We can check though. That looks pretty cool too, honestly. Yeah, I didn't think so. They don't get reinterpreted like that. Scuffed. Line. Pipe. Oh, the dot ellipsis one. This could look cool. Not even sure I wrote it correctly. Doot 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 doot. You could achieve a matrix effects from ones and zeros. True, we could pick random ones. There's an issue where it gets rendered everywhere, even in the telescope buffer. Yeah, so you would need to so inside telescope right now probably you would need to make sure. Oh, for me it's not happening. You just want to make sure telescope doesn't set status call. Okay, so apparently there's a lot of fun stuff you can do with this. Imagine some like Cly visualizer on the side. Alright, I gotta be done soon, chat. I was gonna record some videos, but instead we just got distracted. Oh, that's cool. We totally could. You just have to run it and then you'd like update it every once in a while. It would be hard for me because my audio is coming from a different computer though. Back to boring status call. Time for a tutorial? I don't know if I have time to to record the videos right now. Which is a shame. That's okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you, Lost Minds. Yes, that would be great. Oh, Podman. Well, see, someone knows how to use Podman. No wonder why I suck. Very cool. Very cool. This looks very professional. This looks like someone who's actually written software and gotten paid money before. Yeah, but the fact that you used Podman kind of shows that you have elevated taste. You know what I mean? It just shows, it just kind of, it's a signal. It's a signal to me. Ah, I'm not a Docker pleb like the rest of you. I'm a Podman guru. Podman on Fedora. This guy gets around. All right, we got to rate someone. I got to go. We'll be back tomorrow. Dude, Alt F4 is on? Ooh, it's going to be hard to top rating Alt F4. Unless there's someone that we've never rated before. We rated Griff recently. Turtle hate for Docker, I'd be offended. There goes my lazy nvim question. No, Dambeo, I'm going to record a whole separate video about it. But I need to be a little bit more confident that it's not going to change. Because Bulky's been changing a few things. Let's raid Alt F4 because I haven't raided him in a while.
Assets.
Now that I already said I'm raiding Alt F4, we can't do Acorn, but next time, remind me and we'll raid Acorn. Dabe, I'll give you the quick rundown, though, the very quickest of rundowns. So now I've been liking for plugins, for some of the simple plugins, I like this style where if you're not familiar, you can tell Lazy to set up with this directory, okay? Right, so like this right here, custom.plugins, okay? So then anything custom.plugin gets sourced. It can return additional plugin specifications. So one thing I like is being able to put these inside here, right? So if I have like this Zen mode and Twilight things that I want to turn these on, I can do that. Otherwise, I could do like if true, then return false end, or return this. And then that will just like turn these off completely and their configuration. This one better, LOL. So I like that. If it's a huge function, if there's a lot of stuff going on, you could consider writing something in like Lua. I have a bunch of stuff in TJ. I have like my own telescope stuff. It's a lot of stuff. I wrote a lot of things for it, right? So in my plugins telescope, which is running out of time, I just require these. There you go. Okay, that's it, Damael. There's the really quick version. I'll do a longer video later. Bye, everybody. I don't know how long stream delay is, so maybe you won't even hear the rest of this, and that's it. And I love all of you. Thanks for everybody hanging out today. Let's go! My computer just freeze? Hello? Hello, computer? Well, I'm just gonna sign off stream. Okay, bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging.